basically, well, I should probably start doing. I got my coffee. I couldn't find the lid, so it's fine. I hate spring so much. Okay, I'm allergic to everything when it comes to. Oh my gosh, I almost hit my car. See, adulting's so fun. I just graduated high school, like, not too long ago. Maybe I graduated last Monday and it's currently Wednesday, so a little over a week. I had a grad party the day before that Sunday, and now I'm just working because I leave to go to Kona, Hawaii, to live there for 3 months on the YWAM base in Kona, Hawaii. And I leave end of September. So it is around $10,000 for the entire thing, because after 3 months in Kona, I'm being sent out into the mission field as a missionary in the 1040 window. And if you don't know what the 1040 window is, I'll put something up on the screen for you. But I'm really excited. On the agenda today is basically my 3 shifts for working. The morning shift is I'm probably going to go deposit 3 checks into the bank. I deposited, they're all from my grad party. I had a lot of other ones and they all went through the ATM, but these 3 won't go through the ATM. Whew, I'm tired. Which is kind of frustrating, but it's fine. Can these cars go any slower? Yeah. So from 1 to 5, I'm gonna go 1 to my high school because I haven't finished my mural in the art room. I started in the beginning of the year and it's still not done. And then my mom's probably gonna ask me to do stuff because she works at the high school, and because she'll see me, she'll be like, oh my gosh, I got this for you. So I'll do it, which is fine. But yeah, I think that's the plan. Oh, also my job's DoorDash. I'm currently stuck in traffic and I almost got in a car accident. Almost like it would have been bad, like me without seatbelt thrown through the window. Like I went from 65 to 0. I slammed on my brake. Adulting's so fun, guys. Well, it's not technically adulting, but everything right now is adulting because I'm an adult. I've been an adult for a while, but now I'm an adult because I'm not in high school. It's a different kind of adulting. I really have to pee because the coffee's going through me, and I'm really not happy right now because I really have to pee and poop. Coffee did not. The coffee, it's going right through. Can we hurry up, please? It is currently, I don't know what time. I think it's around 3. Yeah. I took a break from like 1 to 3, and I actually, quite literally, was door dashing and I was passing my best friend's house. And so I just stopped at Reese's house, and then I was there for 2 hours, and then now I'm leaving, and she's actually in front of me right now, but she had to go pick up her brother from stuff. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go DoorDash. My stomach's grumbling. Day 2. So yesterday I forgot to like videotape the rest of the day, but a lot happened. I worked until 5, and then I'm allergic to peanuts, and so I had cross-contamination with one of the bags because I had the peanut oil on it. And peanut oil, like, if something's cooked in peanut oil, the peanut oil, like, kind of, like, goes away. Because it's being cooked and it's being boiled out, basically. But the workers obviously had peanut oil on their hands, and so that touched the bag, and I touched the bag because I was delivering it. And that whole delivery was a mess anyway. And so I really didn't feel good. I felt like I was gonna I was having an allergic reaction. It was just more mild. So I came home early, and then I just spent time with family, watched TV, and then I went to bed early because I was so exhausted. And yeah, now I'm awake and ready for the day. It is currently 8:15. I'm gonna go finish my mural at the school, and then we have a lot of things today besides just door dashing of adulting. Finish my mural because when you start something, you gotta finish it. And then on top of that, we have tonight young adults, and right before that, my track and field banquet. So that's super exciting, I guess. And coffee. I'm a dad. I made $70 yesterday. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I would have made more if I didn't have an allergic reaction. I feel like I would have hit our mark of 100 Today, I don't think I'm going to make the mark of 100 because I have so many things I'm doing today on top of that. And my main priority today is finish the mural because I need to have that done. And on top of that, I still haven't returned my computer. We're supposed to return it before graduation. Graduation was last Monday, not this Monday that just passed, but the Monday before that. So, because today's Thursday. So, yeah. But adulting, have fun. Almost kills you. Ah, that didn't work very well. It's not flipping. Ah! Yeah, excuse me, coming through. Are you kidding? Round 2, trying it again. So basically, I finished mural, bank, I'm working now. I already make 20. So far, adulting has not sucked today. Being in the ATM out of service, that was really frustrating. Kind of an inconvenience, but it's okay. Like with the whole peanut thing and everything, that wasn't the worst part. Even though like dying is probably bad. Well, no, that is bad. But I'm saying that the almost dying thing was not that bad because it wasn't almost dying. It was just like possibly could die. Well, no, because of the peanut thing, I had other plans. But it was one of those like gated communities where you had to like put in a passcode to open the gate. Well, he gave me the passcode, but he didn't tell me that you had to like put like the dash number thing on first and then type in the code. He just said type in the code. And I was like, I did that. And the thing, because I didn't do it right, because I didn't put the dash, the little hashtag, I did because I didn't do it again. It started going, ee! That is how loud it was, okay? It started going, ee! Forever! I mean forever! For 2 minutes! And then it started going, like that. Except it didn't make the faces because it was a camera thing. But I lost hearing for like a solid 5 minutes in my ear because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm trying. Kept putting the number in and it started getting louder and louder and louder every single time. I was like, I'm done. So I went around and then I called the person. I was like, I don't know what's happening. And he was like, you have to put the little hashtag on first. And I was like, why didn't you just put that in your thing? I didn't say that. I was very respectful. I was like, well, that's great, thanks. He was like, if it doesn't work, just let me know. Okay. I was already late because the Five Guys took forever. And it was pouring rain. And because it was 5 o'clock traffic, which is rush hour. So I was already late. I was already struggling. Then because it took me 5 minutes to freaking get into the complex. And then he gave me poor instructions on where to go to find his place. And he said go around, but like where I parked, it was literally the first door, and I just didn't know that because he said go around, so I assumed it was going to be around and then it was going to be there. No, it was right there. I was a little frustrated, and it was pouring rain, and so I am out there with his Five Guys thing, trying to find his thing, and I can't find it, and then the DoorDash app quits on me. It stops working. Stops working. That's so funny. No, that sucks, because then I was sitting here and I was like, did I do all of this for nothing? I am literally drenched. I mean drenched, head to toe. One of those movies where you're like, I feel bad for that person because they're stopping wet right now and they're just standing out in the rain trying to do that. That was me! Sorry, I'm ranting. Anyway, besides the point, really frustrating. And on top of that, then I was scared I wasn't going to get paid, and I was like, I swear if I don't get paid, I'm going to lose my mind. And then as I was literally leaving, I just told him, I was like, hey, the DoorDash app isn't working, your food's at your door, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry for all the inconveniences. And then, one second, I'm turning, and I don't want my phone to fall, so I'm holding it. But then, the audacity, the app started working. Thank God, because then I would not have gotten paid. It started working again. And I was like, I had to take a photo from super far away, but I was like, I'm not going all the way out in the rain. And so I kind of took like a side, I don't really know what happened, but I kind of went outside in the rain and I was already drenched. And I was like, and then my seat was wet, and then I had to go home and I couldn't breathe because I was having an allergy attack. And I was like, that's how I feel. Worst DoorDash of my life. Still great. Love the business. It works really well. But that specific DoorDash, I wanted to die. Not actually because that was actually happening and I was kind of dying, but it was besides the point. I was kind of losing my marbles. But it's fine. That was my little rant of how day one of adulting went. Not good. Not good. It's fine. But today I feel like it's going to go better. I know I'm kind of just talking and I don't know if people were like, order. Okay. Day 3 of really need to get these things out because like look at that. Yeah, day 3 of adulting. Yesterday I would say I got up to like a 9.5 out of 10. Only because Young Adults was so good. It was so fun. I got there at like 10 minutes before 7, and so I was there from then. We also had, like, it technically ends at 8:30, and then we had like a fire pit, and then there was like cornhole and different things like that. I didn't leave my church until 11 p.m. It's later in the day, obviously, because it's way brighter outside than it normally is, but it is currently basically almost 10. Yeah, we got out late today. So, up to our normal usual spot, DoorDash. So today didn't go as planned. I barely got any door dashing in. It's more of a really slow day. All the orders were really cheap, and so we're gonna pay well, so there was no point to drive that far for them not to pay super well. I had an open house at 5 to go to for one of my friends, and then I just have such a headache. I don't feel good. It is currently 7, and I am just dead inside. So I'm gonna go home, take a shower, and go to bed. And I know it's so early, but it's okay because I'm gonna be at Julia's house at like 9 tomorrow because I'm helping out with anything they need an hour before her open house, and it starts at 10. Good morning. I am leaving my house. It is, I think, like 8:35, 8:40, and I'm going to my best friend's open house, Julia. So that is exciting. And then it's 8:35, and I'm gonna help out, finish helping them like get ready with a few things. The open house starts at 10, so I'm gonna get there around like 9:15ish because they live the opposite direction of where I do. I live in the south and they live north of where our school is. So yeah, they live quite a distance, but it's okay. It's worth it. But I'm really excited because I don't know. I'm just excited because I have my open house. This is Julia's, and then after this, it's Reese, but hers is in July, like the end of July, which is just like one of mine's down, and we have Julia, and then we have Reese, and we're like a trio. Like we're all best friends, and trios do work. Trios do work when you have the right people, and they're all God-fearing people. Trios can work. So it is currently Sunday. I haven't really filmed. I'm kind of having an allergic reaction right now because of the outside holiday stuff, so I cannot breathe, but my eyes are kind of swollen, but it's fine. Yesterday was kind of a low-key day, so there was not really anything to film. Today we had church, 3 open houses, and then I hung out at my friend's house, and then it is currently 5:54, and then from 7 to 10 I have a friend's birthday party, and so I'm on my way to my house now to go get ready for that. I still haven't gotten a gift, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do, because I originally didn't know if I was going to even be able to go, and then found out yesterday that I can't go, and I haven't really had time to get a gift. Forever! I'm an adult. Like that. Can we hurry up, please? That is how loud it was, okay? It started going. Tell it. I am done.